Magic as they'll be playing against the Washington Wizards. And guys, for the Wizards, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. Looking around the league, great variety in hairstyles these days. Dreads, the mohawk fade, high top twists. A few guys still wearing braids. Kenny, if you could go back in time, what hairstyle might you be rocking?
Well, one might not know what I would do. However, if I could go back into time, I would do if I would be in this era, I would do the dreads in this era. If I could go back in time.
You'd be a Jamaican man?
Yeah, man, I would rock the dreads.
You told me 3 times every
Yeah, man, I tell you, man, 3 times, man, I would march down. I tell you what. But then I would also, back in the day, rock the high top fade.
Ernie, I just might have to let my soul glow. Jerry curl.
Jerry
The
curl.
only thing you see me on set doing was going shh, shh, shh. That's activator, Ernie, in case you didn't know. Shh, shh.
I thought it was Shactivator.
Oh, Shactivator.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable at this point in my career talking about hair.
Live from Orlando. $2K Sports proudly brings you the Magic and Amway Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last outing for Orlando. They won that game against the Celtics in Boston. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on it.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Good poise led to good shot selection. That was the key to maximize their opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Turner. He's out there at Nurkic. And it's Lewis in at the shooting guard position. There's the pass to Turner. Inside. Here's Nurkic. Misses off the right eye. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thanks. Sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
Well, look, you can play with pace, you can play with speed, and still be patient. And that's what this team is going to have to do against this aggressive D. They can't force things. They've got to play smart and in control.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Nurkic with the block.
This is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Lewis kicks to Nurkic. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Money passes to Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. You know, Chris, I don't know if we can call it unexpected, but a couple highly regarded rookies have struggled so far to begin the year right out of the gate.
You have to learn your way in here. Just because you were great on one level does not guarantee you success at this level. And that's why you have to come in with a great work ethic and an open ear and a heart that's really trying to understand the concepts of the game. It's a huge adjustment going from college to the pros. You think about it, you're playing against guys that are stronger, guys that have more of a mental advantage because they've been through the situation that you're going through the first time over and over and over. The game is much faster, players are much better, and the thing I think is usually the biggest kind of separator of levels is that your athletic ability no longer means anything. Very rarely do you come from college being the best athlete and now the best athlete in the NBA. So many different levels, and you just hope that guys don't get caught in the struggle, but understand that the struggle for any player is part of the game, part of the transition from college to pro.
To the paint, Turner with the steal. Here's Trichet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Orlando trailing here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Money. Pass to Cook. Here's Money. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Boston.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
Here's Trichet. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
Well, that got them a lot of extra possessions, and they made them count. I mean, that game was a runaway.
Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And Knight slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you've got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
I mean, they should take credit. I mean, they were out there impacting shots, preventing easy looks. They made things tough on them.
There's the steal. Throws it up high. And an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Once he gets open on the low block, it's just a matter of getting him the ball.
Wizards trail by 4. Chase. He's guarded by Knight. They get a hand on it. Here's Money. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Washington has gone 0-2 from deep here. Back to Turner. Out left to the wing. Bonga. And another miss by Washington.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
Lobbed up there for Knight. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Money.
You know, just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
Thompson doesn't just rebound efficiently. He's strong. He's a savvy defender.
Oh! Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Wizards trail by 10. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Tristan Thompson, number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath. And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Knight. First in shooting percentage, third in scoring, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Here's Money. Finish off the break. Money's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wizards trail by 12. Outside Turner, down low. Here's Runcic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Hooked away. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Oh!
Did you see that? Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Right off the opening tip, they've been relentless. And this style of play could be hard to come back again.
From about 19 feet, and there the Magic with another bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Bobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Wizards trail by 18. Bonga. Count it.
And you could just see the foot speed was an issue for the defender there as he just sails in for the layup.
Here's Money. 12 points for him. Count it. 14 points for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Nurkic. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Money. Here's Cook. Lays it up off the glass. Cook's got his second basket of the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Outside Turner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Love. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys that you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high that rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he just kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays it up nice too. I mean, you have so many players. Curry, he's another guy that does it so well. I can keep going on and on, but with those guys, don't forget about Mike Conley. He's ambidextrous. He might just shoot a jump shot with either hand. So you got to be careful with guarding these guys. Great finishers.
Good names you mentioned. And the dunk by Love.
Okay, let them keep going ahead and allowing Love to get that close to the basket. He's going to keep dunking on them, dunking on them, dunking on them. Just go ahead.
Poke loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Washington now. Right at the free throw line. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Harris comes in for Turner. And Neely subbed in for Malone. And the Wizards with possession. Here's Cappy. And another miss by Washington.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Washington has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. They get a hand on it. And here we go. All going up court. And Love throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
And so Washington again turning it over. And here's a shot shark now getting a better perspective on where he's been shooting the ball from.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times. Because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Here's Money. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Money's got 18 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Count it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Chase the pass to Callaway. And the 3 off target. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Yeah, of the 2 teams, they're taking the more makeable shots. Let's see if they can sustain it throughout the game.
Here's Cappy. That 3 off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Right wing. Here's Money. 18 points for him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean 3-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
To the left side wing. Cook drills the 3-pointer. Cook's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
1:04 left here in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Cappy. It's deflected. Here's Knight, and Knight spins it in.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they dominate.
Here's Trichet, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
No good on that one. There's a check in for Bogdanovich. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Money. 20 points for him. Love outside. And Thompson kicks to Cook. Rebound, Washington.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's the pass to Callaway. And the rejection by Love.
It was great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
Here's Money. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Trichet. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, aggressive on D, efficient on offense. They balled out to an early lead.
The Wizards shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Money out there with Cook. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Knight in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. And for the Magic, their shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, see, we've spoken before about the skills that were hardest for you to develop. What parts of your game were the easiest to strengthen and fine-tune?
Wow, that's a great question, Ken. I have to think about that. The easiest. Well, I would say for me it was whatever I was doing well in college, and so that was on the post, or on the right block, or stealing James Worthy's spin move. It was easier to get a little bit quicker in that because now I got to see him using it and do it to me. It was easier to have my jump shot start to get in the place that I wanted it to as a rookie. But why? Because I had one of the greatest shooters of all time, Chris Mullin, there to sit and practice with me. So when you have a great shooter and a mentor like him, it's easier because they explain it to you, and then not only do they explain how to do it, they show you through their work ethic. And so for me, it was pretty easy in those areas because I had a great mentor in Chris Mullin.
I love that story. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Knight. Here's Trichet, and Thompson sends it back.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of foul. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now you better watch. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Lewis outside. Poked away. And Knight with a clear path to the hoop.
You have got to be kidding.
Talk about taking things in your own hands. For Washington, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
You're so right. Trying to shrink the deficit, sometimes you push too hard to make something happen.
Cook, the pass to Money. Get the shot. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That lead's only going to keep going if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Washington shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Cloak loose. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's Washington's ball. Top of the key, Harris. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after the highly skilled offensive rebounder and crashes with power.
And Washington has possession. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, looking to end the run, and another miss by Washington.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against the big run, trying to mount one of your own, I mean, it's exhausting. It takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Here is Cook. He's got 7. Here's Money, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he caught him in stride with the new pass. Now that was time.
Here's Washington. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bunga, he's guarded by Knight. Down low, here's Trichet. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Orlando.
Here's Money. He's got 29 points. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley through.
Thompson is good at taking high-quality shots. Not forcing anything. Taking what the D allows him to shoot.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Trichet. They get it again, and that one is good. Harris has got his first points of the night.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
A nice shot by Knight.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Kicks it to Lewis. Hands to Harris. Shot from free throw range. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
Thompson, he just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Right at the free throw line. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Love. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Now, what I like about Love is that he knows his role. He's a stretch 4 who's out there to shoot from distance and get some boards.
Can they get it? And the 3 ball is good.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Thompson, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one. Money passes to Love. And the dunk by Love.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Cappy. Pass to Chase. Nice ball movement by Washington. knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Ahead. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night. Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And the Wizards making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Wide open. Chalk up 2 there. He has 5.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him. That's for sure.
To the inside. Out tonight. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Cathy. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Money. Goes back up. And Love gets it to go. Love's got 13 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Chase. Here's Nealon. Shoots from the line. That shot is off. Good D by Love. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Knight kicks to Love. Inside, Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Love. 20 points for Tristan Thompson.
And you got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Here's Cathy. His three-pointers off the mark. And Love's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They host the Spurs after this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here is Cook. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass. Thompson's got 22.
He has them really. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Here's Cathy. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Money's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kicks it out to Love. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And the pass to Chase. Knocked loose. Neely, the pass to Chase. Here's Runchich. And again, Washington, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it goes down 2 points.
And the confidence Love has, when he's in the zone, he feels like he can hit from anywhere.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good. Orlando's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Tries from 16, No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Chase. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Lobbed up there for Love. Stored away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Callaway. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Well, yeah, you want to try to deny, take something away. You can also see he's smart about his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating the whole game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
Here's Money.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Callaway. From down in the low post, it goes. He has 6.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense.
I mean, just beautiful.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Chase. Here's Turner. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Magic out in front, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, a recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent. It comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way so far.
Washington shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Callaway in at the 3 slot.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Turner. Kicks to Nurkic. And that one drops. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
The closer Nurkic is to the basket, the more dangerous he is. A solid interior scorer. He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Right at the free throw line. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Money's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantage they hold in this game.
Pass to Turner. To the paint. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Turner. And that's now 6 points for Nurkic. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside Knight. The pass to Money. Buries it down low. Money's got 40 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Shot from the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
It's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Callaway, he's guarded by Knight. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And where the shots been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Orlando.
And they've been avoiding those deep threes. They're capable of knocking those shots down from long range, but so far they've really been reluctant to let it fly from that free throw line extended three-point shot.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Orlando, they've gotten every shot that drops since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. For Orlando, they have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
Two shots.
That's good from Cook. And so Cook nails both of them. Washington shooting a meager 37% for the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the right side. To the middle. Here's Callaway. Knight grabs the board. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run. He kicks it to Love. Knight wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Knight's got 17.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Lets it go with a 3. Knight grabs the board. Knight's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Well, I don't know what they talked about at halftime, but they found a weakness in the defense.
Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 13 points in the game.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Wizards have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins, given how strong they've been playing.
See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game with basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vlade or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues. Just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we're blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, do not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform that can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and the scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.
They get it back. Thompson, and at last they get one to fall.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Wizards with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Look, I love how Thompson maintains his focus. He doesn't let the D change his shot selection.
Poked away. Here's Money. Banked in off the glass. Money's got 42 in the game.
Look, he's driven him to this lead, and it doesn't look like he's going to ease up until the final whistle.
Chase the pass to Malone. Looking to end the run. It's deflected. All night, he's got 20. And there the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah, good. I mean, we see why the score is what it is. They're not playing with enough intensity on it.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Campy. Offline with his three.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Harris outside. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
And so it's Washington with it. Chase, he's guarded by Knight. Here's Runcic. And it's off the back rim, no good. Orlando's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5.
Incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Malone outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And it's Cook with the ball for the Magic. Here's Money. Boom, he chips it straight down.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Hammock. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the team.
Washington again turning it over. Here's Money. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Malone with the steal. Inside, here's Runcic. That one doesn't drop, so Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Cook. The offensive rebound, Knight. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Knight's got 9 points here in the second half. Picks it out to Malone. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And another miss by Washington. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor. All the officials are all over that one.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw. No luck that time either. Orlando's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Good D by Bogdanovich. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Love grabs the board. The Magic shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Orlando moving the ball around. Rebound by Neely.
I think a kick out is the better option there. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
Right wing. Down low. Here's Money. Here's the triple. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Pushing it up. Lobbed up there for Knight. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean. Then he's off to the races.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to waste that effort. You want to cash in on these extra possessions. They certainly did that time.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Knight slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Washington shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Poked loose. To stop the run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Putting up about 18 points per, 19 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
That free throw missing. Wizards making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. It's tipped to the middle. Here's Money. It's deflected. Callaway. He's guarded by Knight. Callaway. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 10.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Passes it to Money. Left side, Love. To the inside. He doesn't hit that one.
The highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though. Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And that's collected by Love. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And there it is for him. Knight's got 15 points in just the second half.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Lewis kicks to Harris to the wing right side. Here's Trichet. And another miss by Washington. Out to the right wing with 2 seconds left. Cook, good. Cook's got 15. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Magic running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cook out there with Money. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Thompson. And it's Knight in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't happy.
Bonga. And that one goes home.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
From deep. Washington with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Malone. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And there's the pass to Money. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Callaway, he's guarded by Knight. Rebound by the Magic. Knight's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. For Washington, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Callaway, he's guarded by Knight. See, Rob, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. I mean, just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years. The growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7 foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of players to me that's been so exciting, along with the growth of the league overall. You can't find much better shot than that.
Here's Thompson. Nurkic with the block. Here's Cappy. From outside, off the mark. And it's Cook with the ball for Orlando. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. They get it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Wednesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Oh, goodness. Wow. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Malone outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Thompson with the rebound. Orlando's gone 7 of 9 on 3 pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Malone outside. C-Webb, when you look at how basketball is taught at early levels for these kids, middle school and then high school, anything there that you would change?
Yes, I would change to developing all players and taking away positions. When you are young, you're in, let's say, 3rd grade, and you're the tallest player on the team, and I make you a center, and I pull you to one end, and I only show you how to make layups. I don't show you how to shoot threes or to dribble. I'm assuming that your body is always going to stay the same. I believe that coaches should teach great skill set: shooting, passing, dribbling. And when you do that, a player can then become the full player they're intended to be, instead of teaching incrementally where the player may get stuck and identified as this type of player this whole time. I think that really what you need to do is teach full skill sets and allow players to develop. Just think if someone would have said, Kevin Durant, you can only shoot layups. We wouldn't be able to see the true unicorn that he is.
Wonderful thought. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That one falls.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
The Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Money passes to Thompson. Lobbed up there for Love. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. First in football, you have a franchise tag. It allows the team to keep a superstar by delaying his free agency. Would that work in the NBA?
I'm not sure if that would work in the NBA. It would be what else would reward this player in the franchise tag? Does it allow freedom for other players to come? I think that we're going to have to address some of these issues as time goes on, especially in a place like Golden State where they have so many great players there. But one of the great things about the NBA is the freedom of movement, and I don't think that we've seen really any teams get hurt too bad by the superstar leaving if they've acknowledged he's going to leave and made a trade for him. It is when that they don't acknowledge, a la Orlando with Shaq, a la a couple of other teams, they don't acknowledge that this guy may leave, that you truly end up with nothing. So I'm not sure about that franchise tag yet, Kevin. The NBA is doing great. Players are moving around, and we're going to need some other teams to combat the dominant team overall.
Wizards making a switch here. Bogdanovich just checked in. Good D by Love.
That active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
And Knight slams it in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Kicks to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy pass.
Orlando, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Money. He dishes it to Love. And good that time. Love's got 24.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Down low. Here's Runchich. Harris trying to get free, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass now.
Thompson, left side. Puts it up from 7. Passes to Money. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Knight against Bogdanovich. Thompson with the rebound.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. C-Web, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of the fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well. Right. Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Whoa.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Washington has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Lewis with it. Trying his luck deep. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Cook with the ball for the Orlando Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The layup missed. Washington shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Neely. To the paint. Here's Runchich. And another miss by Washington.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Money laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
C-Web, a big rule change. Defenders have to give jump shooters space to land. Your thoughts on that?
Great, thank you. Think about the guy is hot. You can't stop him. You should not be able to embellish with the rules by sliding your foot up under a guy. We all remember, I believe that San Antonio was up a couple of years ago on Golden State at home in game 1. And Pachulia inadvertently put his foot up under Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi was injured. You have to give shooters space to come down. You can't be thinking about that on the way down. We don't want players injured or hurt in this game because of a lack of paying attention to detail, and I think this rule really helps it. Defenders have done it for years. It could be viewed as dirty, but I'm glad the NBA did something about it. I'm very happy about it. And check this out. We're going to see a lot of guys knocking down even more things.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Washington now. Another steal. Here's Money. Second shot opportunity, and it's Love getting it to go. Love's got 6 points in the quarter. Washington's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Lewis kicks to Harris. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Thompson, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Orlando making a change here. Jones is checked in. First free throw is good. And Harris drops them both. Orlando's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. The shot by Knight, no good. From the Wizards, they're shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Cappy. From outside, off the mark.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first hit in half number 2.
Love with the bucket.
Kevin, look at the mastery of Love in the paint. Solid at being assertive and going up strong.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Wizards. To the inside. From 13. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Cook. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Cook's got 10 points here in the second half. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich against Love. And Bogdanovich kicks to Nurkic. And he makes the first. Neely's checked in for Bogdanovich. And so he makes both from the line. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Money. Knight kicks to Cook. Jones looking for an opening. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Orlando.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Money.
He's had an effect on every part of this game. A triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
To the inside, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Wizards making a switch here. The 15-footer. The rebound by Cook. Here's money. And he banks in the layup.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Cook, the pass to money. And good! There's another.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. On baseline J, Nurkic can't hit. Here's money. Love inside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.